Hello everybody. I know I've left things a little late. I think by the time you see this, there'll be about 1 week left until the music video challenge deadline, because you'll be seeing this on Monday. Or maybe Tuesday. Either way, you have a whole week left, which is plenty of time. Before I get into things, I obviously need to just talk about a little bit about what's happened behind me, because this is all really different, right? The softbox was £100 with the barn doors you had to buy, so I was just like, this thing works the same pretty much. Let's go with that for now. So your challenge, if you choose to accept, is to create a 60-second music video treatment based on the not yet released track MIA by Hawaiian rapper and R&B artist Corey Piper. Them deposits on the way. So the reason they put the word treatment in there is basically because this is your idea for if you win the final video. In this competition, it's not too important that there's a whole narrative for the 1 minute. You're kind of giving them a taste of what the final thing could be like. So it might be that you're setting up a story in the first 1 minute. And I think that's okay. So something that I think they definitely will be looking at in the rest of the video is the general vibe of the edit, the vibe of what's been shot, because that kind of thing will carry into the rest of the video. So it's really important to try and get that the best you can. The prize in this one is insane. So we're giving away $10,000 in prizes, plus the opportunity to win $5,000 in cash and collaborate with Philly on the final video. Expenses paid. So there were two main things that crossed my mind when I first read this brief. I want to explain that on here. So the two main things that crossed my mind when I first saw this brief. Two. Number one, it's lyrically very heavy. I mean, it is a rap after all, so it kind of makes sense. I felt like maybe 1 minute is a little bit too long to have such an intense rap verse and not see the rapper doing the verse. So at that point, when me and Dave were discussing it, I thought it would be best to use a bit of the footage that Collective have provided, as well as shoot some of our own. And I know I'm always telling you guys to go way over here when the competition is expecting you to go over here, because at the end of the day there's going to be a lot of people doing stuff over here, and where you want to be is over here to kind of really stand out. So at the same time, maybe bear that in mind when you're doing yours. Competition, where you want to be. And I know I say this a lot, but to do that, you have to come up with that unique voice inside of you. And so I guess if we're gonna shoot something for this, it definitely has to match the vibe of what's already been shot. That's where Jonesy comes in. Hey. So me and Dave spent quite a bit of time going through all the materials we had available to us. That includes written content from the brief, the music track, the footage supplied, and really importantly, the lyrics. Philly posted the lyrics on a YouTube comment. It was Corey, it wasn't Philly, my bad. All this stuff is super important. It's what helps you figure out what you're going to shoot. And eventually, after brainstorming and allowing your subconscious to work on it, we land on something that works.
The gun thing worked well. That worked really well.
It did feel good, that, didn't it? Saving Private Like I'm Ryan, I wonder if it's from that.
It works budget-wise, time-wise, resources-wise, and most of all, music video-wise. So all the wises. And something else to remember after looking at the other entries is...
How do you think we're going to shoot this one differently then, Dave?
So we're going to have a bit more of a narrative with it. So some of the shots is going to be kind of like setting up that this guy is trying to find Corey. So that's the whole idea.
So it's going through into the warehouse?
Yeah. So that's kind of like the build-up.
Yeah.
And then lighting-wise, we're going to use strip light behind you, probably a bit of side light, trying to match that lighting. Same sort of thing, so daylight balanced.
Nice.
Greeny sort of grade. Greeny tints.
Like it. So I've got to go pick up the stuff from the SWAT outfit and the gun and stuff, the prop. We're going to do that now. Let's go. Pretty sure that is a banger.
Yes, Niall. Niall's my housemate. You may have seen him once before as a postman.
That was fun.
Like it. Ready to go.
Ready to fucking
Okay, so we're about to start shooting this. I've got my storyboards ready to go. Did some scribbles. I don't actually know how it's come out yet because I haven't edited it or we haven't even shot it yet. But I'm gonna roll what we came up with now. So let's Sam in post. Let's roll it.
Yo, I got demons in my way, they been scheming in my face, that's why I've been in my head, I've been hiding in the league, keep them divas in they place, and they, in arenas making plays, I've been, them deposits on the way, we on lobsters and fillets. I've been talking up to God, yeah. Got the devil on my shoulder, trying to even out the odds, yeah. Cause I'm only getting older, woo. Saving private like I'm Ryan, yeah. I've been moving like a soldier, they been out here telling lies, yeah. So the truth is what I told them, yeah. This what they wanna see, what else they want from me? I be low-key with no company, people be talking that shit on the net, but then they never say it in front of me, they been focused on the memes, yeah. I've been focused on the streams, yeah. Know they notice how I blink, yeah. Know they notice in the team.
Get on the floor!
Hey guys. So the shoot is over. All in all, I think we're pretty pleased with it. Pretty pleased with it, Jonesy?
Yeah, not bad.
The one thing which really grinded us down after shooting, and we only realised in the edit, was that somehow for the whole of the second half of the shoot, we managed to shoot everything and not realise that the torch on the gun wasn't on. Which, it's one of those things that when you spread yourself too thinly, it's only me and Dave shooting it, it's hard to remember everything, and sometimes when it gets late, things just get missed. So you can see in the first half, obviously you've got the blue torch and the daylight light in the background, and that separation is is really useful for the grade afterwards, and we don't have that in any of the second half stuff. Which is fine. It's fine. But anyway, we turn this video around in a week, or even less than that, 5 days. So you should do the same. You have 1 week remaining. Definitely watch Philly's interview with Sarah as well if you haven't already. He's the one judging it, and he's been in the music industry for ages, so he's got some really good stuff to say about it. So check that out, I'll link it below. Please do leave a comment if you have any questions. We want to keep hearing from you guys. And follow all these things for updates on the next competition, updates on this competition, updates on all competitions. Plus other filmmaking related things too. Think about it. This time next week, you'll have a piece of content that doesn't exist right now. How cool is that? I just had quite a cool thought. Wouldn't it be cool, right, if you know, with the whole gun thing,
yeah,
like we get a few quick shots where it's like something happening to the beat. So it's like
oh nice.
This what they want.
It looked well cool on the camera.
Them deposits on the way.